Char Vince asks, how to earn money during crisis. CJ Aquino Herrera asks, would you rock UA pairs? So this is unauthorized authentic pairs or fake. Tanong ni John Vince, what's your work, Sir Carlo? And this is a nice question. Naeko 1204, react or boost? Hey everyone, Carlo here. In today's vlog, we will just do a laid-back Q&A. I asked you on Instagram what you guys want me to answer, and you came through and asked a lot of questions, from marriage to sneakers to reselling to thoughts about depression and mental health in today's situation to my thoughts about the Last Dance documentary of Michael Jordan, Boost versus React, favorite Jordans, and so much more. So if you guys are curious to find out my answers to all of those questions, keep watching. Let's go. Now, before we get started, let me just give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's Q&A video. Of course, I'm talking about Rose Gold and Black. Guys, Rose Gold and Black is a premium men's accessories brand based out of Australia. One of my favorite products that they have is their beaded bracelet. I've been wearing it for more than a year now. Oh, well, I have different ones, not just this one. So if you guys are looking for accessories, check them out. They ship worldwide despite the current situation, and they're even throwing a 20% sale. Heck, if you use the code Carlo, you get an additional 10% off. Guys, one of the easiest way to level up your style is to wear simple accessories that give you extra oomph. Check them out, Rose Gold and Black, link down below. First question is from Mark Noveloso, and his question is, Carlo, will you sell items from your sneaker collection again? The answer to that is a big yes. Why? Because you know, the realization is you haven't worn your sneakers for almost 2 months now. I haven't worn my sneakers in more than 2 months. And you don't know when you can actually enjoy them again. You don't know when you can actually go out and wear sneakers in a COVID-free world, right? So every time I look at my sneakers, I see them as dollar signs. I see them as money. And now would be a good time to be liquid, to either upgrade your home, upgrade your work from home setup, upgrade your condo, upgrade where you live, because that's where we're spending most of our time. So ako personally, looking at a lot of the sneakers that I have, I think this is one of the best times to sell. So if you're size 12 to 13 and you want to buy some kicks, make sure that you follow me on Carousel. I'll be posting a lot of sneakers very soon. Joko Salva asks, is there any chance that you'd start a sneaker reselling business? I'd love to, but the problem is, wala na talaga akong time, guys. Imagine I have a full-time job. I have several businesses already on the side. I do this YouTube channel. Man, there's just no more time. I mean, I'd love to do it, not because I want to sell, you know, a lot of sneakers, but mostly to connect with a lot of you. So maybe in the far future, I'd put up a shop, not necessarily for sneakers, maybe for Project 721, which is our merch brand. So abangan nyo na lang. So let's keep going. I did a quick shirt change because I actually took a break while shooting this and did my workout. So I'm changed now, took a shower. So let's keep going with the Q&A. Squammy asks, thoughts on the Air Max 270 React Travis Scott. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. When I first saw it, I thought it was not so nice. I didn't like the design, I didn't like the look, I didn't like the vibe of the shoe at all. However, when I saw that the marketing campaign featured 2 of my favorite people. Number 1, Mick Foley. I am a huge WWE fan, and that's why you see me usually wearing WWE shirts here on the vlog. And they used Brad Hall, one of my favorite sneaker YouTubers. The guy's just hilarious. Well, man, I just have to buy it. Well, forget everything that I said, just the fact that Nike tapped 2 of my favorite people or public personalities, it is now simply, for me, a must-cop. So I will exhaust every means possible to get it in my size. Char Vince asks, how to earn money during crisis. Vince, I have great news for you. Project 721, which is like the merch brand of this channel, is having our first ever webinar on June 6. So on June 6, I'll be with Mary Bautista, the top tech YouTuber here in the Philippines. I'll be with Marvin Guermo. He is the top finance YouTuber here in the Philippines. And the 3 of us will teach people who will be at the webinar what are the different ways on how you can earn online, earn a lot, like 6-figure income in the digital age in the time of COVID-19 and the pandemic and the lockdown. So if you guys are interested to join or see what the webinar is all about, head on over to 721.co. I'll put the link down below. Click it at the very end of the site. There's a sign-up form. So just register your interest and we'll send you an email with all the details once it's ready. So June 6, Vince, kita-kita tayo doon. This is a nice question. Naeko 1204, React or Boost? Now, if you asked this to me 2 months ago, the answer would be Boost all the way. Boost is life, React is crap. And that's what I would usually say. Because the React technology, when I first tried it across all the shoes that I tried it on, I didn't like. From the Epic React Flyknit to the Jordan 1 React to the, well, Presto React was okay. Air Max 270 React was much better. But in terms of like a running sneaker, I never really liked React as a technology for the midsole until I saw the Nike and I saw and tried the Nike Infinity React. I'm such a fan of that shoe. So if you ask me 2 months ago, and maybe for the better part of last year, the answer would be Boost. But for today, I'm really enjoying React specifically on the Nike Infinity React and the Air Force 1 React. So for now, React muna tayo. But eventually, I'm sure Adidas will come up with something great with Boost. Papalit-palit lang tayo dyan. Wala tayong solid allegiance. Doon tayo kung saan maganda. So I have a couple of questions asking about mental health. So Ryuji, Sugoika, pandemic is taking a hit on people's mental health. At this point, what keeps me pushing? Jenaipe says, any tips on how to manage stress? Take care of your mental health during this lockdown season. Ako ang advice ko lang sa inyo, don't be idle. Because the moment you are idle and you're not doing anything and you're sluggish, it opens up the world in your heart to a lot of bad thoughts. So as much as possible, keep yourself busy, have a routine, and try to make the most of the time that you're given. The temptation kasi is matutulog ka na lang, chill ka lang, wala kang gagawin, magne-Netflix ka lang. The problem with that is that you are consuming a lot of media that can shape your heart, your values, and your mind, and you're not actually doing anything, creating anything, exerting yourself to actually create and not consume. So my best advice for people to keep their sanity and to keep their mental health and wits about them during this time is to focus on creating, is to focus on doing productive things. Kung pwede kayong gumawa ng blog, pwede kayong YouTube channel, pwede nyo pag-aralan bago yung negosyo, mag-aral kayo ng bagong skill, anything that keeps you from being idle, go. CJ Aquino Herrera asks, would you rock UA pairs? So this is unauthorized authentic pairs or fakes. If you ask me, no. And the reason being, well, siguro, let me tatagalogin ko to para mas maintindihan ninyo. Hindi ko ginajudge ang mga taong gustong magsuot ng fake. Pero hindi nyo ako pwedeng pilitin na magsuot ng fake. Kasi kumbaga iba-iba values natin, iba-iba pananaw natin sa buhay, and we cannot force each other on one another. So kung sa pananaw ninyo okay lang, go do you, be happy, live your life. But if you ask me, as much as possible, I will try to kumbaga buy original. And there's a reason behind that. Kasi diba, ang daming naka-sale, ang daming lalo na ngayon, nagta 30%, 50%, 60% sale. And from my experience, original lang talaga lasts me longer and mas maganda yung second-hand value later on kung gusto ko siya ibenta at bumili ng bagong sapatos ulit. So for those reasons, plus I want to respect the creativity and the IP and the rights of the brands and the designers, I will go with original. But again, if you want to do UA, go do whatever you want. We cannot force each other on one another. But the same token na hindi ko kayo pwede suwayin, hindi nyo rin ako pwede awayin pag sabihin kong hindi ko yan susuotin. Carl Natividad asks, Sir, I know you are a big Off-White fan. If you can only wear just one in your life, what would it be? Alam na ng lahat ng tao yan. Nike Off-White Presto OG, the most comfortable sneaker ever, period. Sam Vertera asks, ano po yung rason bakit ka po nag-start sa YouTube world? I started YouTube because I've always been a creator, I've always been a builder. So when I was actually early 2000s, I was a blogger. I had a gaming site called Walkster.com and I would write about Ragnarok online. And then I had the food blog, I had a digital marketing blog. I put up on Box.ph, which is a gadget site. And then eventually on Geek.ph with my friend Colin, put up on Pack.ph, and then eventually nga itong vlog na to on sneakers. So anything that I usually enjoy and love, I try to monetize and create a business out of it para sustainable, para hindi luho, para hindi gastos ng gastos, may perang bumabalik. So that's why I put up a YouTube channel on sneakers, to be able to fund, monetize, sustain, and grow my love for sneakers, the culture, and the business. And Basilio asks, what songs do you usually play during workout? My playlist is all WWE songs. So yung mga entrance music ng mga wrestlers, from Undertaker to Chris Jericho, to Batista, to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, the newer wrestlers, si Keith, yung Limitless dude, man, the soundtrack of that is amazing. Mark Henry, yung bagong song ni Chris Jericho, yung Judas, that just gets you pumped. AJ Styles, I Am Phenomenal. So yeah, that's my playlist. All WWE songs. Tanong ni Jan Vance, what's your work, Sir Carlo? And isama na natin sa tanong ni Sandre na how did you become rich? Hindi naman ako rich, okay lang ako. So, para sa akin yung rich, yung mga level ni Manny Villar. So, malayo pa tayo doon, okay? But anyway, to answer your questions, guys, I have multiple jobs, I have multiple income streams, I have several businesses. To give you an idea, I'm vice president for one of the biggest local companies here in the Philippines. Research nyo na lang kung ano yun, madali lang alamin. Actually, Google nyo ng pangalan ko, makikita nyo na. And then, I have several digital businesses from Unbox.ph, the Unbox Creator Network, to this YouTube channel, to the new website that I recently put up, which is thisishype.ph. I've been very active in the stock market very early in my life. So I think it was in my mid-20s up until today. I was there during the Bitcoin boom sa cryptocurrency. So I was able to ride that and take advantage of that as well. And I have multiple digital properties as well. I also put up a business before, an agency, and we sold that. So binenta namin to a bigger agency, so we were able to rake in money from that as well. So, kumbaga, malikot utak ko. Parang kung ano pwedeng gagawin ko at the same time while trying to keep my current day job. Because I also enjoy corporate. So I try to do as much as I can. Jeric Santos asks, hi sir, how much did you pay for the Eames? This is the Herman Miller lounge chair. Well, you can see naman from the website, Google nyo na lang, but yeah, it's around 300,000 pesos for a chair. Yeah, stop judging. And for the last question, let's close it on a cheesy note. So si ZRNDD asks, when and where you first met your wifey, what kicks were you wearing that time? I was probably wearing, school shoes because I met my wife, girlfriend back then, first year college. So we've been together for 10 years as boyfriend, girlfriend. We've been married for 10 years now. So we've been together for 20 years. So tagal na kami friends. And she's seen me through everything. From the time na wala pa akong pera, na I was struggling to figure out paano, alam mo yun, paano magkaroon ng baon sa eskwelahan. Nung hirap na hirap ako talaga, nung nabaon ako sa utang. So nakita niya lahat yun. Nung sabog ako at walang direction buhay ko, nandun siya. And the reason why I work so hard today to give her a dream life for her is because nung wala ako, nandun siya. Hindi siya umalis. Hindi niya ako iniwan. So ako, dahil when she was there during the bad, I want to make sure that she feels the good. So as much as I can, whatever it is that she wants, whatever it is that she dreams of, I take it personally. Mission ko yan. Kahit minsan sabihin niya, uy, ang ganda ng bag, kahit mahal yung bag na yan, kunyari, sobrang mahal. Ako, iniisip ko, gagawan ko talaga ng paraan yan. Kasi this woman stuck by me when I was nothing, and I owe her so much because I wouldn't be the man I am today without her. So yun ang gusto ko sabihin to. By the way, kung gusto niyo panoodin ang aking proposal sa kanya 10 years ago, it's on YouTube. So lalagay ko sa link sa baba my proposal to her nung nagsabi akong, will you marry me? Baka lang gusto niyong kiligin, panoodin niyo na rin. O sige, ito na talaga yung last question from a fellow sneaker YouTuber, Sean Santa Maria. Both are important, but what would you rather teach young kids? The value of business or the value of kindness? Ultimately kasi, Sean, it falls to your strength as a person. I don't think I'm a good teacher of kindness kasi that's not in my personality. I say it and I espouse it and I advocate for it, but that is not my core skill set. I am good at convincing people to monetize, to create businesses, to maximize themselves in their productivity. So ako personally, I would rather teach the value of business, but when I can, I will teach the value of kindness. Okay, so that's actually it for a vlog for today. Guys, let me just remind you, again, Rose Gold and Black is on 20% off. Use the code Carlo, get an additional 10% off. They're still shipping worldwide. So if you need like bracelets, necklaces, whatever it is, check them out. The link to their website can be found down below. That's it. I hope you guys are good. Peace. God bless. What's up? Boom!